Hi, welcome to Learn for Life's Blended Learning Student Introductory video number 1. In this video, I'm going to show you how to access your Play-Doh account. And on this account, where this interface is, this is where you will find your classes and your assignments, and communication between you and your teacher can take place as well. Okay, so please remember to take notes on the sheet that your teacher should have given you, and also please remember that I'm going to show you this video in regards to the charter that I currently work at, but the website we go to and things might run a little bit differently given the school or the resource center that you're at. Okay, so at first let's bring up the internet. Now here is, for my students, I type in Vista Real, because that's the name of my school, .plsis.com. That web address might be a little different from the one that your charter or resource center uses, so make sure you get that that web address before you're obviously trying to log in. Okay, but for these purposes it's going to look the same, but that's what you want. Okay, so I enter there. This is what the screen will take you to. Okay, and from here you want to go into the Parent Students tab, and as I hover over it, click on the student portal. This will bring you to your username and login, or username and password. The username and password your teacher will give to you after you're done watching the introductory videos. But I'm going to use my fake student username and password right now. Okay. And the first time you log in, it'll ask you to recreate your password. Please make sure it's appropriate, because your teacher will still be able to see it. So make sure it's an appropriate password, please. Okay, from here, your screen will turn into this. It'll look like this. Student John, your name will be up there. Grade, your ID number, who your supervising teacher is. You can see what classes you're in, grades, etc. So this is actually pretty good if you want to show your parents your grades and things of that nature. But what we're looking at is the Play-Doh tab. So to get to your online learning or your blended learning interface, you want to click on Play-Doh. That's the company that we use. So I'd click right there, and you'll be redirected to basically your home page. And this is where you will view all your assignments right along here, your work, any messages, if you want to sign out, your name, today's date. And in the next video, I'm going to have actually put a class in Student John's account, and we're going to go over how you're going to work with this interface. Okay? All right, if you have any questions, please ask your teacher or a tutor. Thank you very much. Hi, welcome to Learn for Life's Blended Learning Introductory video number 2. In the last video, I went over how to actually log into your Play-Doh interface that you'll be using viewing your assignments and whatnot. In this video, we're going to go into more depth on how to navigate through that, since you didn't really see it much last time. So let's begin. Let's bring up the internet. And just as a disclaimer, this is going to be kind of broad strokes in a way. If it's not going to go into too much detail, and if you have any questions or concerns, please talk to your teacher or tutor about it. Okay, so let's bring up, I'm going to bring up Vista Real, vistareal.plsis. Remember, this website could be different given your charter resource center. Okay, from here, Parent Student tab, Student Portal. Oh, alright, I didn't have to log in or anything like that. That's awesome, but John Student, there I am. There's where your name will be. Excuse me. Click on Play-Doh, the icon right there, and I'm going to be redirected, as you can see, to John Student's, I guess, Play-Doh homepage, their interface. So you can see that I have Morris, that's my last name, so that's going to be your teacher's last name, the name of the class and what credit you're in. I see that 2 is above 1. Obviously we go in order, so let's do number 1 first, but you'll see all your work around here. Any alerts, I sent you a message, and the date, home, to view all my work, okay, percent progress, create a progress report. You can view all activities, when the due date is. Don't worry about the due date because we're constantly enrolling students in these classes. We don't really want to have a due date, but talk to your teacher about that. But usually we want 2 credits a week, so one of these credits we want that done in a week. If it takes you a little bit longer, you need to communicate with your teacher about why it's going to take you a little bit longer. Okay, so let's go back to the home and let's open up credit 1. So what is social media? The tutorial. I'm going to click on all activities, and I'll see right here I have an orientation. Usually credit 1s look like this, where they'll give you an orientation, a syllabus, and video transcripts, the introduction. Okay, that's good stuff to review. And you'll see this minus sign. It might look like this, where you need the plus sign. You say, it says what is social media, the internet and World Wide Web, etc., etc. You need to open it up and begin it. So you click on this tutorial, and you need to read through and watch the videos in this tutorial. Like I said, I don't want to get into too much depth, but you click right here and work through this. You'll be able to see right here in this progress, that will be filled up all the way when you are done. And your teacher, your online teacher, will be able to view if you've completed this tutorial or not. And then you need to take the mastery test. You need to score above a 60% on the mastery test. If you don't, it'll ask you to do it again. If you try to, when you take the test again, you don't score again, you might be locked out of the test. You will need to contact your teacher and have them unlock it. Okay? So, tutorial, mastery test. I'm going to be done with what is social media. I can minimize that. Okay, and kind of rinse and repeat. Okay, the internet and the World Wide Web tutorial. I have not started this. I'd have to do this tutorial to completion and then pass the test. Same thing with the blog and the microblog. I have to do those. The course activity is extremely important. This will be worth a majority of your grade. Your teacher might give you a hard copy of this. Okay, so but make sure you finish this to completion and you work really hard on it. And obviously, if you have any questions, ask your teacher or your tutor. So this is kind of what 1 credit will look like. Okay, and it shows my percentage of how much I've done of the answers questions I've answered. Okay, so let's go to home. Just for the sake of it, let's see what credit 2 looks like. Okay, once again, nothing at the top, no syllabus or anything, just it gets right into it. So this one, social networking, tutorial and mastery test, professional networking, tutorial and mastery test, and then here's credit 2's course activity. Okay? Now you saw at the home that you had a message, so let's go to my messages, your messages. Okay, sent, archives, up here if you want to send a message. You have one from me. Let's click on it. Joke from me, Alexander Morris. What did the banana say to his doctor when he was sick? I'm peeling bad. I like it just because it's a joke my nephew told me. I'm going to reply. Super funny, Mr. Morris. There we go. That'll make me happy later because I'll forget who it's from. There we go. My message has been sent. Kind of like a standard email. Okay? You want to do a new email, new message. 2, click on here. Your teacher, not me, your online teacher, your supervising teacher, his name will come up. Type in the subject. Type in the message. Okay? Communication's key, so make sure if you have any problems whatsoever, you talk to them, working through the tutorials, etc. Okay, this video is running a little long. I apologize, but please work through this. Get familiar with it. Don't worry about the due dates. Questions, ask your teacher, ask your tutor. Okay? Thank you very much.